Hey, this is Briana for Unsigned and Unleashed, and I'm here with Leighton from Lydia.
We drove right past the exit, and nobody even said a thing, 'cause the light in your...
How are you today?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. How's this headlining tour been going so far?
It's good. We're like, I think 8 or 9 shows in.
Okay. Sweet. Have you been getting along with From Indian Lakes and Sweet Talker?
Yeah, absolutely. Sweet Talker actually rides in our van with us because it's just one dude that plays on stage with and then From Indian Lakes are just super nice guys. It's the first time I've met them on this tour, but just genuinely really nice guys.
Awesome. Okay, so you just released your new album, Devil, not too long ago.
It's a couple weeks ago. It was 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. Okay, how have fans been responding to it?
Oh, great. I mean, I kind of always like it's kind of weird, but I just like when there's a couple of just haters or whatnot, but there hasn't been too many, but yeah, the fans have really liked it, and yeah, I couldn't be more stoked on it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know, I'm sure you've seen good comments like you said, and maybe you've seen some bad. There was a break for a while, and you know, it hasn't always been good. So how do you deal with like the negative parts of being in a band now?
Like via fan internet
Just
comments?
Just like
or?
anything in general, like when you have obstacles, how do you deal with them?
I personally, like I said, I enjoy like kind of hate or bad comments being thrown at it, because it kind of just not inspires me, it's the wrong word, but like I just kind of take it as that it's reaching more people, because I feel like that if people are hating on it, then it's reaching enough people. Like for instance, I don't even mean to bring up such a big reference, but like Drake or Lil Wayne or whatever, it's just people, if you're reaching that many people, there's gonna be people that are hating on you. So
I understand.
I take it as we're reaching more people.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
I like it. Have you ever had songs that you've written sort of like create problems for you in your personal life? Have people ever come up to you and been like, hey, is that song about me, or?
I mean, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
It's more so, just, yeah, I guess people in my personal life, but a lot more like fans coming up and just saying like, what is this specific line about here? What are you talking about here? What are you talking about here? And I don't really like to get into details of stuff. I just like people to figure stuff out for themselves, or take it however they want to take it. But yeah, certain lines definitely get a lot of question.
Okay. Alright, that's fair enough. Okay, so what kind of emotion usually drives your songwriting the most? Like being happy, being in love, being angry?
I think I've said this before, but for whatever reason, I tend to just write a lot when I'm on the road. So I think more so what inspires me is seeing just random people and random, like for instance tonight, I'm sure I'll meet some random person at a bar somewhere, and just that type of stuff. I really like the, what would you call it? I really like the like spontaneity of stuff, of just things happening and you don't expect it, and you meet this random person here and then you never see them again, and you're just like, that was a really cool person, like we had this cool conversation. So that type of stuff really inspires me. It's not so much like I was outside and I felt the wind blow through my hair. It's just like really random stuff. I love that. I just really like the craziness of the world.
That's awesome.
If that makes sense.
Do you ever have like problems? You just like to grasp that emotion and sort of like write about it right there and then, in a way?
Not so much. I'll kind of just the next day or even a month later, I'll be like, that was a cool time. And I never try to get too specific, like, hey, I was at the bar with this guy, you know. But that whatever that experience was brings out like this random emotion and turns into this story that I write or whatever, you know. I try not to get like too specific, because I don't like when songwriters do that, when they're like, I was at a bar, I met this guy, you know.
Yeah.
It's just like
amazing.
But yeah, it's just the randomness of the world. I love it.
Okay.
You know?
Alright, so I know that you like to post photos that fans send you, and you like to connect with fans a lot,
Yeah.
especially like on this tour. which is awesome. And a lot of bands just don't find that to be like a priority sometimes. So what motivates you to sort of like be more interactive with fans?
Like our fans are for whatever are crazy. I don't know if you've seen our Facebook. There's like a what do you call an album of just ridiculous amount of Lydia tattoos, and I don't. It's crazy to me. Every show, like 4 or 5 people will come up to me and show me their Lydia tattoos, and for whatever reason, I don't know why it got caught on, but it did, and I mean I'm flattered, but yeah, I just think that the fans really kind of inspire me on that. They're just incredible. I still don't get it, but it's amazing. I don't know.
That's awesome.
I don't know, I'm just some little white dude from Arizona. People are getting all their shit tattooed on them. But yeah, no, I'm totally flattered. It's amazing.
Awesome. Okay, so here's a different question. It seems like everybody kind of like has a love-hate relationship with where they're from. Like, they love it because it's home, but they might not like certain aspects of it. So is that the same for you in your hometown?
No, I don't hate my hometown at all. I moved away for a bit, and I've lived on and off there for a while, but yeah, it's home. It's where my mom and dad live, my brothers live, so yeah, I certainly don't hate it by any means, but it is nice to come on the road and see all these people and see the world, and you know, go to Australia and UK, and it's cool.
Okay.
So yeah, I certainly don't have a love-hate relationship with it, but when you're home too long, you kind of do, I guess.
I understand. I definitely believe that. Maybe I need to tour too.
Yeah.
That's probably the problem.
Are you from here?
Yes, I'm from here.
Do you have a love-hate relationship with New York City?
I do have a love-hate relationship.
I can see that though. New York City's brutal, man.
Yes, there's too many people.
I was just walking around and it's a rough world out there.
I know. It's like
People don't give a shit.
I know. Like, just step on your foot.
Get out of my way or fuck off. Like,
yeah. I think like the East Coast in general is just kind of like
totally.
Yeah. All right. So I know like on the record before this one, you had already started writing songs for Devil. Have you already started writing songs for a new record, or are you kind of just like focusing on Devil right now?
No, I definitely have songs for. I don't know if it'll be another record, or I mean, it'll eventually be something. We were talking about doing a B-sides to Devil, but I'm not sure if we'll just keep those songs and kind of just put those to the new record. And then I also do a side project called The Cinema, so I have songs that I write, that I co-write with that guy, Matt Malpass, for that. So there's just kind of this random pond of songs that I don't know where they're gonna go, because I've turned a folk song into a cinema song, which is, I don't know if you've heard the cinema, but it's just really more pop. So I just have this pool of random ideas that I don't know where they're gonna go to, but I definitely have more stuff you know, that I just don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but eventually it'll turn into something.
Alright.
If that makes sense.
Yes, it does. Okay, well thank you so much for talking to me.
Yeah.